Well, I was approached by members of the Streaky Bay community about the project, and then it was arranged that I would meet Kerrin, and we first met in the Oaks Hotel. He was riding in Morphettville the next day. We'd had a little preliminary chats, and he came along in his full attire with his saddle, and we experimented and took some, I took a good 250 photographs and so on, and chatted about what he would like to see, and I put forward my thoughts, and then I came back and produced a drawing. That was the first step, and the drawing was then presented to the Streaky Bay community for their assessment, and also for Kerrin to see how he felt about it. Well, the first thing that struck me about Kerrin was his focus, and I guess that's, when I think about it, that would be quite natural. He is a very focused man on his profession and what he's doing, but his focus was quite incredible, and it just came through in his character. Then to settle on the composition actually took some time, because originally he didn't, he felt he was quite a serious sort of fellow and wasn't smiling, but then changed his mind later and thought smiling would be good, and to wear the helmet, then not wear the helmet, and then wear the helmet. So there were a few changes of attire as well, but we got there in the end.
We spoke with Kerrin, and he outright denied that he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to be a part of it. He just said, "No, Dad, don't be so stupid. You know, I don't want to do it. I don't want to." Kerrin's like that. That's the type of guy he is. But when I put it in another perspective to say to him, I said, "Look, would you look at it this way and say you're doing it for Streaky Bay? You're born and bred there. You went to school there. You played sport there, and you've gone around the world and done what you've done, and you put Streaky Bay on the map. So look at it like that." And when he gave him about a week, I think, and then he rang back, he said, "Dad, yeah, I can see what you're going to do, so I'll go with it." So yeah, that was fantastic. Actually,
I began watching more races. I became really interested in watching him ride as well. And even though the study is of him standing on the scales or just weighing in, it was just to get to know his character, and he is a fascinating character, and so it was perhaps not as much reading as there was with Ken Farmer, but it was more to get a sense of the man, and I'm very grateful to Kerrin for allowing me to have contact whenever I needed it too, and that was very helpful. So it was that personal contact, I think, that was as important as anything.
It's been a big thing in progress for a long time. We've been held up with COVID and that sort of thing, but yeah, I think the whole town, or South Australia, Eyre Peninsula, are really looking forward to this. This is going to be unveiling on the 27th of March, the Sunday after our races, so looking forward to it, yes.
The sculpture will actually be facing due south, with its back to the sea, and virtually directly across the road from the Streaky Bay Hotel, located on the lawns. It's a beautiful spot, because as you look across towards the sea, he'll be just on the horizon.
Yeah, and Ken's done a fantastic job. It's just magnificent. So, you know, it'll be, like I said, it'll be a draw card for Streaky Bay. It'll be an icon. It's like the Mackay Diva here in Port Lincoln, and to have Ken to do it and have it in town at Streaky Bay, I mean, I think it's going to boost the town immensely.